Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about open circuit and short circuit test on a single phase transformer, right? So you all aware of the theoretical concept about that. Okay, so here you can able to see the single phase transformer. In single phase transformer you have a primary and you have a secondary, right? So primary you have a two lead. Okay, so one is for a phase and another one is for a neutral. Okay, as again for the secondary also, right? So you have a phase and neutral. Okay, so for this, okay, so we are going to do the open circuit and short circuit test. Okay,
so when you come to the open circuit test, okay, so the transformer given here will be a single phase transformer. In its high voltage winding we are having 0 to 440 volt, and if you go for the low voltage winding we are having 0 to 240 volt. Okay, and if you look through this one single phase transformer for a capacity of 1 kVA, this will be taken on here for this machine. When you are saying open circuit test, what we are going to do is we are going to apply the rated voltage to either one of the winding, and for that one or for that voltage how much power it consumes. Okay, the open circuit test will give you or give us the core loss. So we are able to get the core loss. For that reason only we are conducting this test in the transformer. When we want to give the rated voltage to this device, we don't know whether the input will be exactly same as the rated or not. For that reason, in its input side we are adding a auto transformer to the circuit for this one. Okay, so when you come to the circuit diagram for this device, so if you look through this one, this will be called as an open circuit of the transformer. So we are giving the input AC supply which was passing to the transformer through the auto transformer and 2 or 3 measuring device. Okay, the duty of auto transformer is to adjust the input voltage and produce the required voltage to the transformer. Here it is 240 volt. Okay, and the voltmeter is used to verify whether we are able to apply the set value of nameplate detail or not. And we are using an ammeter just to note down the no load current for the transformer. And this wattmeter will be used to find the power consumed by this transformer during no load condition. And this reading will be the value that we are getting for the core loss of the single phase transformer for the 1 kVA capacity. Okay, and we all know how to calculate the range factors for this ammeter and voltmeter. If we come to this one, as I already told you, the transformer will have a input voltage of 240 volt and output voltage of 440 volt, and that is LV side. Here we are taking 240, so we need to calculate the range calculation only for the 240 volt. And as I explained in the previous experiments also, once we want to choose the voltmeter which has to have the value nearest highest of 125%. Okay, so if we take for this 120%, here it is nothing but 300 volt. Actually 240 into 1.25 will automatically give 300 value. So we are choosing the voltmeter 300 volt. Okay, and if you look through the current capacity, the device will be rated for 1 kVA. Okay, and if you go for the calculation of the primary current, which is nothing but I1 equal to 1000, that is 1 kVA equal to 1000 divided by 240. Okay, so if you put you are getting around 4 point something value as an ampere. Okay, this 4 point will be the full load current, but when we go for the no load test, it will take 10 to 20% of the load current. That's the capacity normal value. So we are going to calculate the ammeter ratio such that, okay, so ammeter value will be equal to I into 0.25, because we are saying that it is a 20 to 20%, 10 to 20%. Okay, so 4 into 25 will be approximately equal to 1 ampere. So it is good to have the range of 0 to 1 or 0 to 2 or 0 to 5. It all depends on the availability of the rating of ammeter. Okay, so if you look through this device, here we are using the 0 to 1 ampere scale. Okay, because our meter is having a rating of 0 to 1 as well as 0 to 2, but we are choosing an exact possibility availability as 0 to 1. Okay, so now we calculated the range for the ammeter also, voltmeter also. From these two itself we can take the wattmeter ratio such that 300 volt. For an voltmeter we said that it is a 300 and current we are saying 4 ampere. Okay, so 300 volt 4 ampere is more than sufficient for the wattmeter. So if you look 300 volt 5 ampere, and here we are using not UPF, it is an LPF. Okay, because in transformer is an inductive device, so we have to choose the wattmeter such that it should be an LPF wattmeter, lagging power factor meter. Okay, and if you look through this one, cos pi equal to 0.2, they said that. Okay, it is called a lagging power factor, that and all verified by here. And if you look through the voltage terminal, it was chosen for 300 volt, and if you go for the current terminal, it was set for the 5 ampere. Okay, so these two are the quantity, it was verified with the our range calculation.
Okay, so let's we discuss the circuit connections for this experiment. So you are having an auto transformer. So this is a single phase auto transformer. So it is connected to a supply. So you can able to see here from that. Okay, the connections are given to auto transformer, right? So this is the input supply to the auto transformer. So output of the auto transformer, you have a phase and you have a neutral, right? Okay, so with reference to